Help me, help me, help me. I want to try to win this game now. I'm gonna go for an team. We're good. There's people that's like ill hooked up in the head. Bro. Bro. Okay. Go here. We need that no more. I don't think. Massage that. Massage that. Go here. Shortcut. I don't want to type this on my laptop, but shortcut like this on my iMac and stuff like that. Ugh. Good word. Oh. The fuck? What? What's that for? Alright, now we gotta face the Warriors. Welcome to my money for you to play the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if we will get notification. Five, we 13-0. The Warriors have Stephen Curry, Buddy Hield, and he works with Draymond Green and Kevon Looney. He's playing the role. This will be a tough matchup for us.
At guard, 6'3", number 30.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled and the players spoke up and the league listened.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson, and it's Edwards in at the point. Now here's Curry. Inside, here's Wiggins. Misses in close. Edwards against Curry.
Let's go, everyone.
At home, and the foul.
How'd you get that guard, Curry?
At another point at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Charles, thanks for the report. Edwards against Curry. Edwards can't. Outside Curry.
They would Curry.
Outside heel. Wiggins. To the inside. Clock at 6. And the basket by Looney.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him. And that's helping out when he knocks down Jay.
Now here's Edwards. 43 points last game out. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Curry foul trouble, bro. Didn't have to foul trouble. That's the first foul.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Hield passes to Curry. Wiggins outside. Green with a screen on Johnson.
Requires a shooter.
Here's Wiggins. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Warriors have called 1 of 4 to begin this one. Claxton against Wiggins. Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. Here's Looney. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Edwards. He lays it up and banks it in.
Not two.
Edwards has got 9 points.
Fucking
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game.
Nicholas Claxton. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Healed against Johnson. Pass to Melton. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Looney. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
Now, here's Green. He's scoreless. Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Edwards. The finish! And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my God.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Melton.
Oh, it's not that good.
Now Healed, covered by Johnson.
Good.
And it's Healed, that time on the assist from Green.
But they better watch us
Still
slip off.
the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Green.
With that.
Warriors trail by 6. Wiggins with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Melton. Now here's Green, and stolen by Edwards. Plenty of space, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Edwards has got 13.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Back to Heal. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. The shot won't fall. Stolen by Melton. Pass to Wiggins. Over Johnson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn out in front.
Let's go.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the floor for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson, and it's Edwards in at the point guard position. Now here's Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Kuminga for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Kuminga hits enough of those to keep you honest.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Edwards for three. Sinks it
Let's
from
go.
distance. He's
Let's
got
go.
16.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Go all the way.
Johnson for three. They get it
Go
again.
all the way with a classic.
Tries again. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
Let's go.
Johnson slams it in.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of
Okay.
this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Looney comes in for Jackson Davis, and it's Buddy Hield in for Melton. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, being to the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
And Edwards, here we go. Another shot. Looney grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 10. Now Hield. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Looney the screen. And a deep three from Curry. Claxton with a rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Hield passes to Moody. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
How many times have you seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Offensive board. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Outside Hield. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by Brooklyn.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The kick out to Johnson.
I like that.
Back to Edwards. 1:03 left in the second. The Warriors pull it in. And there's the lob. Got a piece of it. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Edwards looking for an opening. Finney-Smith passes to Edwards. Fires from deep. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Curry must score with me.
The three ball. He drops it from range. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
With the teardrop. And it's blocked by Edwards. And we finished off one half of play. Nets out in front. They lead by 13. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Brooklyn Nets. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
Gotta call my agent now.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Golden State Warriors.
So, the shot selection. You can't heave up anything and just keep hoping to get hot. They have to make better choices.
Yeah, shooting under 35%, not going to get you back into a game. Thanks for joining us. Time to
Look at the third quarter starter. Let's go.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors trail by 13. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Edwards against Curry. Edwards, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Green, the pass to Hield. Back to Green. Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Wiggins. No good on the 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. On the wing, Green. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Edwards with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. It's Edwards with a drive. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Wiggins outside. Curry against Edwards. From 18 feet away, buries the jump shot. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Curry's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Curry. Curry against Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hield.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Curry at the rim.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 30 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Curry from deep three-point land, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Edwards, no good.
It's been another trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Back to Hield. Pass to Curry from behind the arc. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Wiggins. No points yet.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green.
Substitution for your Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis.
40 seconds left to play in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
Edwards for 3. And the Nets miss again.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. And no good. With 1 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Nets. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
What a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Edwards out there with Johnson. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. And here's Edwards outside. Kuminga pulls it in.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
To tie it up. Brooklyn pulls it in. Finney Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards against Melton. The 3 is up. Edwards, that's good.
Let's go.
Edwards got 33 points.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Curry passes to Melton. Outside Moody. Over Edwards. And the shot falls short that time. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. For 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Let's go with a 3. Jackson. And Davis grabs a miss.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smooch closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Claxton. And here's Edwards outside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
He's cheating, Stats. It's not ball playing play. There's no way he can make 10 threes ball playing.
Getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. And Drew Wiggins checked in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Melton. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Allie, thank you.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
They get it back. Claxton. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Gets rebounded by Golden State.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Boy, work from Steph Curry. Gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Curry against Edwards from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Curry looking it over. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Edwards against Curry. Fires for 3. They get it again. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's Curry, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Edwards for 3. Looney grabs a miss. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Green, the pass to Curry. And he buries it.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Edwards. And it's in.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things on the floor.
From the arc.
He's a guy that lives for a big, great focus and courage in the clutch.
Curry against Edwards. And it goes. As the official calls the foul.
You're playing for big top play.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what player coach has saved for a situation like this.
Sometimes not just where the coach draws up, but who he has execute.
20 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep three-point land. Misses the tray. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Wiggins for 3. Off target from downtown. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire...
Who's talking about who? We're gonna fix it so it's 98 with 18-0. Tyus Jones, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Jokic Jokic. Let's get it. On the road.
Let's meet the starter.
All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
So the next starting 5. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson, and it's Edwards in at the point. Now here's Beal. Nurkic setting the pick for Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nurkic. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Claxton. For 3, Edwards drills the 3-pointer. Edwards got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Nets.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's sent back by KD. Jones against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix. And now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big 3 of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
KD looking forward. Back to Booker. That one's off, still out of sync.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And they get it back. Edwards against Jones. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Already in Hall of Fame. Already in Hall of Fame.
Check in for Jones. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Ranking. Look at the Suns. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Brooklyn, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Let's go.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but taking chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Here is Edwards. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. That shot is off. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Booker against Edwards. Great D that time from Nurkic. Suns trail by 10. The high post shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Now, Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. Edwards no good. Nurkic up top. Pass to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Beal. And the rejection by Claxton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Booker. Edwards, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Edwards against Booker. With the floater, Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
For three, Edwards. And so it's Brooklyn
holding
on an 8-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific. And for the those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
On the court right now, second quarter starter for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Edwards in at the one. Beal taking his time here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Jones checked in for Phoenix. Edwards inside, defended by Jones. Edwards, no good. Suns trail by 9. Right side, Jones. O'Neal wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards drives in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Beal with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Booker, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Jones. Edwards defending. 5 on the clock. Jones kicks to O'Neal. The Suns need to get a shot off. Plumlee. No good on that one. Good defense by Claxton. Here's Edwards. O'Neal with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That one drops one.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. A hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that. And
the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Beal kicks to Durant. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards against Jones. Well, some great passes have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. And you look at Edwards, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
Okogie's checked in for Bradley Beal. Outside, Jones. Plumlee with a screen on it. Jones kicks to Plumlee. Outside, KD. Back to Plumlee. Over Claxton. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
1:37 left to play here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Claxton with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 10.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Phoenix. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And right now for Phoenix, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 10. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Some changes for Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Beal subbed in for Josh Okogie. Jones kicks to Booker. And the rejection by Claxton.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Edwards looking it over. Claxton. It's good on the putback. Claxton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
What a nice response by Claxton. Knew exactly where it was coming off and sends it in.
Booker against Johnson. Booker with it. 12 points his last outing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keon Johnson. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court at a pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Brooklyn Nets.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Right now for the Nets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that's a halftime.
Let's go forward. Let's go.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Suns trail by 10. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Tyus Jones out there with Booker, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Edwards drawing the double team. Rejected by Booker. Outside, KD. Jones, the pass to Durant. Shoots. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. KD's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
Let's go. Finally. Let's go.
Wow. And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Nurkic just screen on Johnson. Here's Booker. It's all. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jones against Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Edwards drops them both. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Booker outside. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Keon Johnson. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Edwards against Jones. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Jones the pass to KD. And Booker kicks to Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
Nets leading by 10. Kicks it out to Johnson. Edwards inside, working on Jones. Edwards drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. The Nets have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. Durant kicks to Beal. Pass to O'Neal. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Booker. Johnson with the block.
Boy, how about Cameron Johnson not only contesting, but sending that shot back? That's nice.
Booker against Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And Edwards drops them both.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
The 9-foot shot. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Some changes for Phoenix. Plumlee is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Monte Morris subbed in for Booker. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. KD draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Durant sets a screen for O'Neal. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Edwards got 13 points now in the quarter.
All night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Grayson Allen's checked in for Kevin Durant. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Edwards finds Claxton. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Johnson outside. Drains the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Edwards. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Johnson, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Out to Edwards. Takes a 3. Let's keep it alive. Pass to Finney-Smith. Stolen. Here's Okogie. Edwards defending. Okogie, the pass to O'Neal. Jones against Johnson. There's Okogie. Back to Jones. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Jones has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get the rebound. 3-pointer. He doesn't hit that one.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pass to Plumlee. And here's Booker, covered by Johnson. The drive by Booker. Lays it up off the glass.
That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. decks it and finishes.
For three, Edwards gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 34.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Plumlee. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's just tremendous concentration by Devin Booker. He takes the contact, doesn't let it bother him. Now he'll get an N1 opportunity.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Edwards, that's good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. It's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
That's also good. So he hits both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And here's Edwards from the arc. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gets out ahead and finishes the job. Devin Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. A 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Deal with it. Working on Finney Smith. And here's Booker. Lock at 6. The tray. Booker sinks the 3.
The competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
For 3, Edwards. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 40 points.
We're now 42.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that 3-pointer. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Durant with a wide open look. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. The biggest lead of the game,
let's go.
15 points.
15-45.
Late
Let's
in the
go.
game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 7. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Jones, no one around him. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
As soon as it touched his hands, Tyus Jones was shot ready.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Nurkic. For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Nets. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Nets.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Edwards. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. From past the arc, and good, there's another.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
We got 15 Magic for 9-11. We're 19-0. Let's get it. We're back playing at home. We had Jalen Suggs, finish Pope, Brent Varner, Paul Paterno, and Wendell Carter Jr. Who is this thing? Yes, I did. I gotta face the Bulls. Did we face them already? Yes. Did we face the Pacers? Nope. The pressure is 7-15 between 2-0. We'll get it.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game. And welcome to 2K. Well, we have the small ball era, Clark, but now size is a premium once again.
BA, another example of how things change but also stay the same. Small ball skills with size is what we want to see now, and that's what's happening across all the teams in the league.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Johnson against Matherin. Johnson with a bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Here's Halliburton. Rejected by Claxton. About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Indiana with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Nimhard, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards looking for an opening. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he sure stays up with his ability to guard 1-5. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people's shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are.
Let's go.
No fuck. Let's go.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And it's blocked by Edwards. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Edwards, here we go.
Let's go, hard pass.
Slams it in.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Siakam outside.
Oh my God, right here.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Edwards against Halliburton. Edwards, no good. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Turner, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And here's Edwards outside. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
High post Siakam. No made baskets yet. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Here's Edwards. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Nimhard outside. Pass to Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Takes a three. And it's Mathurin missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Nembhard outside from 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by
16-14.
Edwards has got 14.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And here's Siakam for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
New group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Raptors. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Brooklyn, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Toppin outside, launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 4. Edwards for 3. No good there. Claxton against Siakam. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
He plays so well when he has space to move. It's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Walker, he's checked in for Shepard.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And here's Edwards outside. Indiana with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's McConnell. Back to Nesmith. This one for 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards got 19 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
McConnell finds Walker. Now Nesmith. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. McConnell against Edwards. McConnell's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 4. Takes the 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Walker. Blocked.
Some impressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And that's not going to go. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Nets. They lead by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And the Pacers, looking at who they've got, Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Toppin in at power forward. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. Here's Claxton. Excellent D there from Toppin.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Ryan?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. From deep. Claxton with the rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Nets. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season, stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kinds of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Halliburton. Oh, what a finish by Halliburton!
First up quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on T.J. McConnell. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You take a look at Edwards as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Walker passes to Nesmith. Edwards against McConnell. Charity stripe shot, and it's blocked by Edwards. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. It's Edwards on the wing. The three. Claxton passes to Edwards. From downtown. No good on the shot.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Halliburton from deep three-point land. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards. From the arc. And they recover it. Now Finney-Smith. And another shot. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Johnson against Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him. Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Knocked loose. Outside Neesmith. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here's Edwards outside. Indiana with a rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Edwards for 3. They grab their own miss. Johnson on the wing. Outside Edwards to win the cold spell. Sends it home. 3-point leg. Edwards got 24 points.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Walker sets a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nick Claxton. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
Indiana making a switch here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Neesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Outside Walker. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Sinks the tray.
Let's go.
Let's go. 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Walker.
Now Nembhard. Outside Walker. The 3, Mathurin. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pacers trail by 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And Walker is a big guy and fantastic at using his muscle to gut through tight coverage.
Indiana shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Outside Edwards. That shot, no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Pass to Mathurin. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Mathurin missing. Nets leading by 3. Left side, Edwards. Here's Claxton. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Down low. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Edwards gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead. You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Now here's Siakam. 15 seconds left in the first half. And Indiana misses again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
1 second left. That shot off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Nets leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. For the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others, simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a sixth man on the floor. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pacers trail by 3. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And launches it from deep. Mathurin with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time. Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Edwards, no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Halliburton looking over the floor. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Back to Turner. Claxton with the block. To the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Siakam finds Turner. Halliburton outside. 13 feet out. Brooklyn pulls it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again. But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long K. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan.
For your Brooklyn Nets.
NBA2k leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. In the third spot, the Nets.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
Halliburton against Edwards. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Pass to Turner. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Shot is good by Edwards.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Pulls it from the corner. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 20.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 4.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Turner. And stolen by Claxton. Outside Edwards. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Fires, top of the key. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Mathurin, so dangerous. He can score from any place on the floor.
Halliburton against Edwards. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul. Pacers substitution. Number 23, Aaron Neesmith.
Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Halliburton for 3. Fires from deep. And Edwards good for 3.
And 3.
Edwards has got 43 points. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
You also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Halliburton for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. The deep 3. Edwards can't hit. Pacers trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Claxton passes to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Some changes for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Turner, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Up top, Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Over to the left wing. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets leading by 7. Edwards for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 48.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Johnson passes to Finney-Smith. And here's Edwards outside. Not going to go that time. Pacers trail by 10. 1:02 left in the third. Pass to Nembhard. Nesmith with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton.
No debate there. He got hammered. Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Here's McConnell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Edwards, a pass to Claxton. Back to Edwards. And got it! Another basket!
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. McConnell against Edwards. Inside. Here's Siakam. Goes back up. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, folks. Accurate and on time.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Toppin. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Edwards can't hit. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Halliburton. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to McConnell. Nesmith with it. Covered by Johnson. And Nesmith, here we go. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell, and it's blocked by Edwards. Takes a 3. For 3. Offensive rebound. And stolen by McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. Puts it up. Yep, right through the net.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
McConnell against Edwards. From behind the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Halliburton against Johnson. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. And
Let's go.
He hits another one.
Oh, wait.
Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous
Not threes.
in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Buckler.
Pass to Wiseman. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for Indiana. Nimhart comes in for McConnell. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the board.
Let's go. Change
Key to their lead.
Simply
put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Halliburton, the pass to Brown.
He's got to be open.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Brown. Nimhart outside. 6 to shoot. Toppin, a screen on Johnson. Nimhart. Indiana again missing. Nets leading by 11. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Halliburton. Edwards against Halliburton. And Toppin pulls it down. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. They retain possession. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Nimhart. Edwards, no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. Neesmith's shot is off. Well, the Nets shooting 27% here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Let's go.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. He's so reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Well, Indiana shooting at about 34% here in this game. Nimhart outside, and he drives in. It's stolen by Johnson. On the break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Let's go.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation. And not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Neesmith. That one's good for 2.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Edwards, a pass to Finney-Smith. Halliburton against Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Moses Brown. First free throw is good.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal. Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Pacers trail by 15. Siakam outside. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Pascal Siakam scoring. A gorgeous play.
Every year, Siakam seems to get more confident handling the ball. Slick move there.
Let's go. That's a good course right here, bro. Let's go.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point.
They don't support.
It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Turner. And here's Siakam. Clock at 6. Rejected by Claxton. Edwards against Halliburton. Johnson passes to Edwards. Now here's Claxton, guarded closely. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Both free throws good for Claxton.
Game.
A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Edwards against Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Let's go. And
that one home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it. And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Brooklyn leading by 21.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Champ.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
And it's good for 2.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Toppin outside. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Toppin. Now McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Finney-Smith. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
14.
And he drops the first.
At the line 2 times.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. From down in the low post, it goes. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant